Greetings, fellow watch comrades, and welcome to the third installment of the Watch Komrade Show. I'm Craig Hester, known as the watch industry's favorite comrade, thus the name, the Watch Komrade Show. Thanks for joining us again. Hard to believe we're already on our third show. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who's given us the feedback. We've gotten a lot of great feedback. Certainly we really like the positive feedback. Who wouldn't like positive feedback? But what I really appreciate, what we appreciate, is that we've gotten some really good constructive criticism, some thoughts that have actually been dead on about things that we needed to improve, and we've worked hard to improve those in this show, and we want to make every show better. So please keep that feedback coming. With each passing show, we hope to improve it. This show is your show. We want it to be for you, what you want out of it. We want to know what you would like us to put on here. So again, we appreciate that. Let me give a quick shout out to the forums too, because a lot of that feedback does come from the forums, especially, you know, even some of the constructive criticism. I do like seeing that, and I appreciate it. BDWF, Time Tech Talk, Watch Geeks, Watch You Seek. In fact, 3 of those 4 have a special forum dedicated only to Russian watches. If you haven't gone to the forums and you're just getting into watches, or you're seeing this as a way to learn about watches, or maybe just about the Russian watches, you should stop by the forums, because it is a great place to learn. And I will tell you, I'll admit freely, there are guys on some of those forums who, you know, are real Russian watch historians, and in terms of the real deep history of Russian watches, you know, they know a lot more than I do. You know, I'm well versed on what's happening, of course, in the recent world of Russian watches, but there's some of these guys that, you know, you can put a picture up of a dial and they can tell you it was made in 1957 by whoever and whatever. So it's a great place to learn more about Russian watches. Okay, we're going to change up the format a little bit this time. One of the things, based on some feedback, because people really wanted to see the watches more in this segment, so they didn't have to, if they didn't want to, they didn't have to go to the other segments where we go into the deep detail about each watch. So we're going to start up front with a quick overview of the watches, and we're going to actually have some shots that we'll cut to where you'll see them during this segment. I'm not going to be going through every detail, every specification. If you want to see all that deep detail, you're going to need to go to the Watch Komrade Show section of Russia2all.com, and there we actually now are embedding all of the videos from the current week, and you can watch them all right there if you want to get those deep specs. At the end of my discussion about the watches that are on the show this week, I'm going to go into some of the announcements and other things that are going on with the show, for those of you who really do like to follow all of the aspects of the Watch Komrade Show. But for those who only want to see the watches, get the price, and know what the deals are and so forth, we're going to head into that right now. The watches we picked this week actually are from a poll that was on Russia2all.com. That is the website that's associated with the Watch Komrade Show. And we really appreciate that people really did go in and click on what they wanted to see on the poll. So we absolutely picked watches that were based on the polling data and what people said they wanted to see. So your feedback already directly impacting what's on the Watch Komrade Show. So this week we have the 45mm Aviator, which was by far the one folks wanted to see. Now we have the black PVD version, which we had in the newsletter, but it sold so well in the newsletter that we're down to a very small quantity. So we added another 45mm Aviator that you see here on the bracelet. And again, you're going to see some separate shots that we're going to show of these. Now, we added that because of the fact that, again, the black IP. In fact, we had mentioned on the newsletter that we were going to have a exhibition case back with the black IP version, or the black PVD version. I always feel like I'm talking about some band when I say the black IP version. The black PVD version. All these, you know, acronyms that you have for everything. That's evaporative plating, by the way, the plating that you see on there. That's a grade A plating. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to get into specs. Okay, we ran out of the ones with the black exhibition case back on the black PVD version. So what you're going to get now is you're going to get the signed box. And if anybody who did watch me on television, you'll know that these are exclusive to our group. And this is signed by Valentin Volodka, the president of the Volmax watch group, which builds the Aviator watches. And you're going to get that with this watch as opposed to the exhibition case back. The other version, the stainless steel version, you're going to get with the bracelet and with the leather strap as well. Be sure and remember to put the coupon code, which I'm going to go over in just a second. Make sure you put the coupon code into the cart when you're checking out at Russia2All.com. If you don't use the coupon code from the Watch Komrade Show, we won't know that you're going to get the box or the pricing that's on the show, because these deals are exclusive to the Watch Komrade Show. Now, on the black, you've got a list price of $5.59. You've got a special on the show special is $3.39, and that is a coupon code of AB45339. That's AB45339. You're going to need to put that in to get the special deal and get the box. The bracelet is a list price of $4.49. We've got it here for the Watch Komrade Show this week at $2.99. The coupon code is AB45299. Now remember, the coupon codes expire 7 days from the date of airing of the Watch Komrade Show. 7 days. That gives you time to watch it and go check it out on the site. But after 7 days, the coupons do expire. We have a Buran chronograph. This is your blowout special of the week, guys. This is a great deal on a full functioning 3133 Russian chronograph. Okay, this is a list price of $5.29, and we've got it here at the blowout special on the Watch Komrade Show at $2.99. And that is, the coupon code is BC299. So don't miss out on that. We have very few in stock. These aren't being made anymore. And very last but not least, several folks asked to have a 24-hour example on this show. So we have a 24-hour Aviator. This one has, literally, except for the bottom position, it has indicators all the way around the dial, and it is a true 24-hour watch with the military time, and that is a list price of $269. We have it on the show special of $169, and your coupon code is 24169. Again, that's 24169, and that one was very much asked for. So those are the watches on this week's show on the Watch Komrade Show. We got 4 to choose from. We've never had 4 before, so we're really excited about the lineup for this week's show, and that your input is what decided what we were going to show. Now, some announcements. First of all, I want to mention that we are still working on the deal with International Watch. It's actually already a done deal. We are going to be doing some free issues with every purchase, but we've got some collateral material that's being printed, some other things we're doing with it. Until all that's together, I'm not going to be able to actually officially offer it on the show. So be looking for that probably within the next 3 or 4 episodes. The other thing, we're excited about this, we're putting together a little contest. If you know, on YouTube, you can actually not only respond to a video with comments, you can respond with your own video. So we're going to do a kind of a Make My Video contest here on the Watch Komrade Show, where you're going to have the opportunity to make videos about your Russian watch or watches. Whatever you want. Make it funny, make it serious, make it surreal, however you want to do it, as long as it's not anything, offensive or so forth, or anything you wouldn't, as I would say, want your 10-year-old kid to watch. But pretty much anything goes. And we're going to put a poll on the site and on Russia2All.com, and folks are going to get to actually vote on which one is their favorite of the videos, and then we're going to give a prize set. And that's what I'm not going to reveal what the prizes are yet. There's going to be a prize set of several prizes, or whatever you want to call them, that are going to be awarded to the top vote getter of the videos. Now, certainly possible that I'm going to put this up there and not a single person's going to do a video, and it's going to look lame as can be, and it won't be the first time I've had an idea that just went kaplop, but it sounded fun to us, and we hope you like the idea. Now, to help you with that, for those of you who may not have a camera that is to use for recording on a computer, we're going to be getting a special gift with purchase. It's going to be a webcam with the Russia2All logo on it, and you're going to get that for any $199 purchase on Russia2All. So you buy your Russian watch, you get your webcam, and you do your video, and you get a chance to win a set of prizes. What could be better than that? All right, so we've got that all set up in the plans for the future. We're hoping to have that executed within the next, say, 60 days. So again, we appreciate all the feedback. We thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to use the coupon codes, and don't forget to sign up for the newsletter at Russia2All.com. It's right there in the middle of the page, a big old sign that says sign up for the newsletter here. You get the advanced knowledge of what's going to be on the show. There are specials in the newsletter that aren't necessarily on the show, and the best deals go to those who've signed up for the newsletter. And also be sure and subscribe on the Watch Komrade with a K YouTube channel, so you get alerted every time a new show has been put on the channel. So until next time, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to watch the other segments where you get the greater detail and specifications on all the watches on this week's Watch Komrade Show. Keep watching.